And in this video, we are going to be assembling the Gnome boxes. So I've got my pieces laid out here, and we're just going to pull one in and let's get started. So the box is very simple. It's a 2x2 box, square box. It's 2.5 inches tall, and it's done in 2 separate pieces so that you can make it bigger if you would like it bigger. So I'm just going to just filled my bottle, so it's kind of oozing out quickly. And to start, I think I'm just going to put these 2 pieces together. I'm not going to put the bottom on just yet. I'm going to wait a few minutes. I'm going to put some of the decorative pieces on first. Okay, now I'll set that aside for a minute and take a look at our pieces. There's a front and back. This piece that has the curl at the end, that's his beard, so that's the front. This is the back. And you just need to decide here on your base which piece you're going to make your front and which one your back. Okay. So let's just go ahead and start putting some of these pieces together. Put this piece. I'm just going to make an even border all the way around for your icing on the front piece and the back piece. Do it on the hat and the body. Okay, so we have those pieces ready to go. We've got some candy pieces here. So you're just going to layer these pieces together. If you wanted to, you could just cut the solid piece out of your color and use a white pen. So those are ready. And I think I didn't grab out my ink pad, but I think I want to do some brown inking around the edge. If I can get some to come out around the around the edge of my beard, my mustache. And the back of his hair. Okay. Well, that's shedding all over the place. I've made a mess. Now you can do your base any color you want. You don't have to do it in the brown because you have the pieces to cover that. So, you know, you're not and then for the body piece, the two sides go over the edge, not the top. The top is flush with the sides, but here at the bottom it does go over slightly. So I would put the glue on the base so you're not getting too much. You're not getting it where the glue doesn't go. Whoops. Unless you do what I just did and you get it over the edge. I'll take that off because I don't want to glue those sides where they shouldn't be. And I'm going to hold it and just use my fingers to make it flush side to side and to the bottom. I just have the bottom folded up in there. Just make it easier for me to hold it. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side as well. So the same thing. I'm just going to put the glue here on the base and get my piece. Okay, just like that. Then your face goes on, and you just want to kind of put it to where the two sides are flush to the two sides, okay? So wherever you put the face, that's going to be the front of your card. Not very much of this shows, it doesn't, but there is just a little peak of flesh between the hat and the beard. And so now that we know this is the front, we can go ahead and, after you put the face on, you can put the beard on. And the beard is just like the body. It goes exactly to the two sides, just like that. After you have that on, you're going to want to put your hat on. So see, there's just a little peak of flesh. Not much. just enough to have that in there just in case. Okay, so just like that. And I think that I want to pop up the mustache. So I'm going to use and the mustache is the width of the box as well. Then I'm going to get my brown ink again. I'm going to do the edge of his nose just a little bit. And then put this in place. This is just going to go right there. Okay. Now the little gumdrops are for his hat. You can make these 2 different colors. I just decided to keep it simple on mine. And then your little peppermint goes here on the edge of his hat. Okay. Just like that. What a cutie, huh? And now his hair. For the back, you just want to make sure that this curve comes up onto the hat, so that when you put this piece on, it's going over it. Okay. This is a super quick little card. Now when you put your glue here, you want to make sure that you're getting your tab on it and you're not gluing this down, okay? So I'm going to first secure it that way and then fold it back. And now I'm just going to close up my bottom. There we are. Use my bone folder to make sure those sides are down. And there's your gingerbread gnome. He's so cute and so quick. So now we have our nutcracker gnome. So I'm just going to fold it on all the score lines. The base of the box is the same size as the other one. And again, because you have pieces for his, I don't know if you would call that his body, you can do this base any color you want. So whatever color you have a lot of. I tend to keep a lot of whites around, but I decided, so we're just going to push that up. We've got the front and the back, the face and the nose. And so this is going to go on the hat that is the front piece. Okay. And then you want to put these kind of low because of his beard, because his beard's going to go over them. I think they're the same size. Let me just check. They are the same size, so it doesn't matter in which order they go. I'm just going to put it real close to the bottom because it's where his beard gets thinner. And I am going to ink around the edge of his nose. Since I have the brown out, I'm just going to go ahead and use it around his mustache and his beard. And his hair. Okay. I'm going to pull the box in. I like to use the one that has the solid piece so that you don't see the line. I like to use this side as my front, but that's just my preference. So again, you want to put the shirt on first. And I'm just going to apply the glue here. I'll line it up side to side with my fingers and then make sure it's not going past the bottom of the box. It would probably be easier to see when you're working on it, like if you had the base a different color, maybe white, you know. So the next thing, you want to put your face on because you want it under the hat and under the beard. And with your line here, you just kind of center that right on that line. Okay. Then we're going to put the beard on. Right like that. And then the hat. Okay. The hat goes on before your mustache. And I want to pop up this mustache. This one looks a little bit smaller, but I think My foam dots still fit, so that's good. Whoops. There we go. And add your nose. And since I did them red, I don't think I'm going to use that piece on the back. I'm just going to put his hair directly on. Again, just making sure that it's going to be covered by the hat in the back. So you want to take it past this edge so that you are certain it will be. So I didn't use that. Now if I had done my box, say white or blue, blue would be a good color too. Goes good with a nutcracker, or if you do your nutcracker in different colors. But I didn't need it because my box is red and he is red. So now I'm just going to close it up. Isn't he cute? All right. I missed scoring that one. There is the nutcracker, and now we have our elf. So let's start by prepping our box. Okay, and we've got a bell. Whoops. You'll want to make sure that you line that up correctly. Okay. Well, I cut it in the same color, so I'm going to take my ink, and I have an envelope here that I messed up, and I'm going to, it's kind of sticking more to the glue, but I'm going to change the color of that a little bit. And now you see when I put it together, there's a difference there looking through. Let's do that to this one. I did make a bell for the back. Since I'm inking, I'll go ahead and do the nose. I'm getting it all over my fingers, and the beard and mustache. This one is the elf. Okay, let's put that away. Throw that back in the trash. Okay. I'm gonna first put on this piece. And I think he'd be cute, like in a striped, you know, use a pattern on him. That would be really cute. Here, put on his face. I'm seeing now that I really should have cut my boxes in different colors. Whoops. Don't put that on yet. Needs to go over his beard. Sorry about that. I was thinking I could have even just traded out those two colors when I was making it, but I didn't do it. I would really highly suggest making it a different color. It's kind of hard to see when it's all the same color. I think it would be a little bit cuter with a little more variety. There we go. Now I can put his hat on. And he's got, make sure I put the right side up. I use textured cardstock if you're not going to use it right side up. So this goes right here. I'm just going to put the glue just on the curve because some of these pieces hang over the edge. I'm just going to put the glue right here. And again, I'm going to pop up his mustache. his bell goes here on the top of his hat. And again, for the back, because it's all the color all the same color, I'm not going to use those pieces. I'm not going to use the hat or the... So that's one advantage to doing this the same color. You can cut out some of the pieces that you use for the back. Then I'm just going to make sure this covers the hair. So again, I'm just going to put that glue around the edge and just put it right there, just like that. And since I have the bell, I'll use it here on the back side. This is coming up just a little, so I'm just gonna... And now let's close it up. So very quick and simple little treat boxes. I think these would be cute, like at your family dinner, if you want to have little favors to hand out, or your party. Cute with some little cellophane coming out. And they're pretty quick. So thank you for joining me.